arms are as wide as your shoulders, legs are actually together. Now you're gonna lift one leg up, so it's actually your right leg. So if you're mirroring me, you can do your left or we can do the same side. Now we're gonna bend, inhale into the chest, and then exhale straight. So again, keeping yourself in a nice neutral pelvis, nice neutral spine. Inhale, exhale, extend. Inhale, bend the knee into the chest without losing form, and then exhale. I'm going to do 3 more, and then we are going to do something a little bit different, working on our glutes. And 2, exhale. Last one, in. Now, I want you to hold here, and then move the legs slightly out so you're actually tapping on the outside of your mat. So it's not here, it's on the outside. And then we're going to drag our legs. So imagine you're moving through mud. Drag the knee towards your shoulder and inhale. And exhale. Pull it in. So it's actually your oblique that moves your leg towards the elbow. Again, your goal is obviously you don't want to shift your weight too much. So if you want to imagine, keep the weight right on your same working leg. Okay, so don't let it shift too much. 2 more. Keeping the weight right in the center, not moving back and forth. Last one. Now I'm going to stay here. Now I'm going to lift my whole leg up. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. So this is what we usually call the fire hydrant. So you're actually working the side glutes without shifting weight. And lift. So again, your knee comes up. It's not only your ankle, the whole hips. 3 more. 4, 3, 2 more. 2. Last one, hold. Now, let's shift the weight right back to the center. So now you are in parallel and work the glutes again, lift. So it's a small lift. Don't let the the lumbar move too much. So the movement is isolated at the hip joint. So make sure that you're lifting slowly. So it's not, a lot of movement, slamming movement. It's kind of controlled. So always remember your position and control. And then you should be feeling a lot of working on your glutes. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Now, before we move on into other side, let's do some plank first. I'm going to choose on my elbows. If you want to, you can do it on your arms. But I'm going to choose on my elbows here. So again, long spine, core nice and tight, and then I'm just going to shift my body weight forward and back. So a small movement and just working on that ankle flexibility as well as core endurance. Inhale as you come forward and exhale as you come back. So again, when you come forward, the tendency here is for you to drop the hips, and then as you bring your weight back, the hips gonna come up. So you don't want that. You want to resist and keep yourself in a nice long line. 2. I feel a lot of my abdominals. And 1. Now bring your weight back to the center and then just relax. Great job. Now let's do the quadruped on the other side. So I am doing my right leg before. Now I'm doing my left. So make sure you have to switch side. So now I'm going to bring my left leg back, keeping my spine nice and long. Inhale, I'm going to bend my knees towards the chest, keeping myself in neutral. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend the knees in neutral. And exhale. So again, this is me training or preparing myself to know where I am in space, whether my obliques are in the same line, is my shoulder centered, is my neck nice and long. 2 more. 2. Last one to go. And 1. Now I'm going to keep my legs there, and then you drop the legs so it's on the outside of your mat. So not in the center, at the outside. Now you're going to draw a line across the mat, bringing the knee towards the shoulder. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Drag is imagine yourself dragging your leg towards mud, inside mud. And exhale. Pull. Again, the weight should be still in the center. Don't shift your weight too much. So if I'm moving my left leg, I should focus on bringing the weight more onto my left shoulder so I can resist not shifting towards the opposite side. Let's do 2 more. So even though we are not working in crunches, I definitely feel it on the oblique of the same leg. So it's my obliques that is dragging my leg in. I'm going to do 1 more and let's do that fire hydrant. Now for this series, I'm going to show you the view from the front. So I'm dragging my leg out here and then I'm going to lift the leg up. So as you can see, it's the whole thigh bone that lifts. It's not only the leg like this. You keep your knee open. Weight right in the center. And lift. And lift. Hips nice and square. Shoulder nice and wide. In 4, 3, 2. Now hold it still. Now let's bring the legs back in the center. And then you're going to pulse up. And lift. And lift. Nice and strong. So again, now you're lifting right in the center. You're not on the side anymore. So as you can see, my weight is not shifting too much side to side. That's what you want to go for. So the spine stays right in the center, moving directly from the hips. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and relax. Now I'm going to do a plank on my hands. So shoulder nice and square, hands under your shoulders. Bring yourself up into a nice long plank position. I'm going to bring my legs together. Now stay here and let's do some 1-leg planks. Now I'm going to lift my right leg first, hold here, and then lift myself up into a downward dog, 1-legged dog. Now as I come down, I'm going to keep my leg up and do that 1 long leg plank again. Exhale, I'm going to lift and stay here. And keeping myself in a nice long line, I'm going to bring myself down. So this is going to be harder because you are balancing on a tripod. So by all means, if you need to regress, so if you feel like you need to put both legs down, please do. I'm going to do 1 more. Hold it. And then bring it back center. Stay here, nice and long. And then I'm going to switch. So now it's my left leg that's going to be lifted. So again, I'm taking my time to keep myself in neutral. And then I'm going to lift and press. So I have to admit that my hamstring feels a lot tighter right now. I have been doing a lot of jumping exercises. So now my hamstrings are actually screaming for a stretch. So this is kind of a good power stretch kind of thing for my legs right now. And 1 long line plank. Keep your left foot off. And then let's do 2 more. 2. And bring it back down. Let's do 1 more of that. Exhale, left. Slowly. And then you're going to bring both legs down. So you're in a 2-legged plank again. And then you're going to relax. Slowly bring yourself back into a nice shell stretch. Sit on your heels, head down. Take a deep breath here. And roll yourself up into a seated position. Now let's do some spine twist and saw. Just to mobilize our spine. So you're going to be seated sideways. Legs are slightly wider than your mats. You're going to open up your hands into a letter T. Inhale, stay here. And exhale, you're going to rotate towards the left or away from me. And inhale, you're going to go back. Center. Exhale. So as you rotate, I want you to make sure that the shoulder stays right on top of the hips. and inhale. Again. Exhale, rotate, open up through your chest, and bring it back. Exhale, open. So as you rotate, I want you to grow taller. And bring it center. One more set before I add on the saw. So the arm just follows the movement. The ribs are driving my rotation. Exhale. And bring it back. Now, let's do that saw. So you're going to inhale to twist. Inhale. So my arm is going to be, the back palm is going to be flipping. And then my pinky hand is going further towards my pinky toe. So I get that nice long stretch. Inhale, come up to a seated position. Exhale, return to the other side. Inhale. Now I'm going to flip